Have you ever felt insecure, anxious, or trapped by society's expectations? You're not alone. Many women face these challenges, but the important thing is, we can overcome them. In this video, we'll explore 10 common weaknesses women often experience and how to turn them into exceptional strengths. Stay until the end to discover how to take control of your life. 1. Imposter syndrome. Image of a highly skilled woman looking anxious, doubting her own abilities. Have you ever achieved something but still felt like you weren't good enough? Do you ever feel like an imposter in your own success? This is imposter syndrome, a psychological phenomenon that makes you believe your success is due to luck rather than your true abilities. Signs to look out for. Constantly feeling inadequate, even when others recognize your talents. Fear of being exposed as someone who isn't truly capable. Hesitating to take on new challenges or make decisions due to fear of failure. How to overcome it. White heavy checkmark. Identify and challenge negative thoughts. When you think, I don't deserve this, ask yourself, what evidence do I have for this belief? White heavy checkmark. Acknowledge your achievements. Keep a list of your accomplishments, no matter how small, to remind yourself that you earned your success. White heavy checkmark. Stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone has their own journey. Focus on your own growth. White heavy checkmark. Talk to someone you trust. When you feel insecure, share your thoughts with friends, colleagues, or mentors for encouragement and a more objective perspective. Small blue diamond. Remember, your success isn't a coincidence, it's the result of hard work, talent, and determination. You deserve it. Believe in yourself. 2. Work-life balance. Image of a busy woman trying to juggle work, family, and personal life, looking exhausted. Do you feel like you're always racing against time? Work, family, friends, personal hobbies, everything seems to pull you in different directions? The double pressure. Women are often expected to have it all, excelling in their careers while being the perfect mother, wife, and daughter. This leads to stress and burnout. Signs of imbalance. Always feeling like there's not enough time for yourself. Constant exhaustion, even after resting. Guilt for not being able to do everything perfectly. How to fix it. White heavy checkmark. Prioritize what truly matters. Not everything is equally important. Identify what is essential and focus on that. White heavy checkmark. Learn to say no. Don't take on too much just to avoid disappointing others. Setting boundaries gives you more time for yourself. White heavy checkmark. Share responsibilities. Don't do everything alone. Ask for support from family, colleagues, or outsource tasks if needed. White heavy checkmark. Make time for yourself. Self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. Treat it as a priority, not just a reward. Small blue diamond. Remember, a happy, well-balanced woman will thrive in all areas of life much more than someone who is constantly exhausted. 3. Gender bias and discrimination. Image, a meeting where a woman shares an idea but is interrupted, while a male colleague repeats it and gets praised. Have you ever felt that your opinions were dismissed just because you're a woman? Or been called too aggressive for being assertive, while men are seen as strong leaders for the same behavior? The truth is, gender bias still exists in many areas, from the workplace to society, forcing women to work twice as hard for recognition. Many women face the glass ceiling, invisible barriers that limit career advancement. They are undervalued in interviews, less likely to be promoted to leadership positions, and often earn lower salaries than men despite having the same qualifications. Common signs of gender bias. Unequal pay. Women are often paid less than men for the same job. Promotion bias. Many companies unconsciously believe men are more suited for leadership roles. Double standards. A decisive man is called a leader, but a decisive woman is labeled difficult. Pressure to balance work and family. Women are frequently questioned about managing both career and family, while men rarely face the same scrutiny. How to overcome it. Fire 1. Speak up and stand your ground. If you're interrupted in a meeting, don't stay silent. Say, I haven't finished my point yet, I'd like to complete my thought. If a colleague repeats your idea and takes credit, politely assert yourself, thank you for agreeing with my idea. Fire 2. Build a support network. Connect with other women in your field to uplift and support one another. Find a mentor or ally to help navigate workplace challenges. Fire 3. Negotiate smartly. When asking for a raise or promotion, gather industry salary data to justify your request. Instead of saying, I want a raise, say, based on my achievements and market salary trends, I believe this salary better reflects my value. Fire 4. Believe in your own abilities. Don't let bias discourage you, keep learning, growing, and showcasing your skills. Success isn't just for men, you deserve it too. Flexed biceps every time you assert your worth, you pave the way for future generations of women. We don't just break through bias, we shatter it. 4. Emotional labor. Image, a woman listening to a colleague's complaints while looking stressed herself. Do you feel like you always have to listen, comfort, and mediate even when you're exhausted? Have you ever forced yourself to smile when you're feeling down, or held back emotions just to avoid upsetting others? This is emotional labor, an invisible burden that women often carry. What is emotional labor? Emotional labor is the effort of managing your own feelings to meet the expectations of others. It appears everywhere. White heavy checkmark at work, always staying cheerful and patient with customers or colleagues, even when stressed. White heavy checkmark at home, being the peacemaker, solving family issues, and handling small details. White heavy checkmark in society, expected to be gentle, understanding, and never too strong or too sensitive. Hourglass not done the problem? Constantly prioritizing others' emotions over your own leads to exhaustion, stress, and losing yourself. Signs you're overburdened by emotional labor. Red circle, feeling responsible for making everyone happy, even at your own expense. Red circle, struggling to say no out of fear of disappointing others. Red circle, feeling emotionally drained even when your workload isn't overwhelming. Red circle, getting hurt when others don't reciprocate your care. Red circle, putting everyone else's needs before your own. How to escape this cycle? Fire 1. Acknowledge and accept your feelings. You have the right to feel tired. If you're constantly carrying others' emotions, admit it and allow yourself to rest. Fire 2. Set emotional boundaries. If someone frequently unloads their problems onto you, gently but firmly say, White heavy checkmark, I care about you, but I'm also dealing with personal issues right now. I hope you can talk to someone else for additional support. Not everyone has the right to drain your energy. Fire 3. Learn to say no without guilt. You don't have to save every situation. Practice polite refusals. White heavy checkmark, I'd love to help, but I can't right now. White heavy checkmark, I understand you're upset, but I need some time for myself too. Fire 4. Invest in your mental well-being. Make time for yourself. Do things that bring you joy without worrying about others' feelings. Keep a journal. Writing down your thoughts helps process emotions and relieve stress. Find a support group. Talking with other women will remind you you're not alone. Light bulb, remember, you are not responsible for making everyone happy. You deserve rest and care too. 5. Undervaluing yourself in negotiations. Image, a woman sitting in a meeting, anxious about asking for a raise, while her male colleague confidently makes his request. Have you ever felt hesitant when it comes to negotiating an important issue, especially regarding salary or career advancement opportunities? It feels like you're not deserving of what you can achieve, doesn't it? This is a very common issue many women face, undervaluing themselves in negotiations, 7. The habit of people-pleasing. Image, a woman always overworking, sacrificing personal interests to please others, feeling exhausted and stressed. Have you ever felt like you always put others' needs before your own? Are you willing to do anything to make others happy, even if it makes you feel stressed and tired? The habit of people-pleasing is a common issue many women face. While it may stem from a good intention, such as wanting to build good relationships or simply not wanting to disappoint anyone, this habit can lead to feelings of burnout and a lack of self-care. Why do we have the habit of people-pleasing? Fear of disappointing others. Women are often expected by society to be caregivers, always ready to sacrifice to make others happy. This can make it hard for us to set boundaries or say no in relationships. Acting for acceptance, often, we feel that pleasing others will make us loved, respected, and accepted. Sometimes, a lack of self-confidence makes us think our value depends on the satisfaction of others. Lack of self-prioritization. When taking care of everyone around us, many women forget that they need to take care of themselves first. Without self-prioritization, we can easily fall into exhaustion and a sense of losing control over our lives. Signs of the people-pleasing habit. Red circle, you always feel stressed and exhausted because you have to please others. Red circle, you easily give in and put others' needs ahead of your own. Red circle, you feel you cannot say no when you don't want to participate or when you don't have the energy. Red circle, you often feel guilty when you can't please everyone. How to break free from the people-pleasing habit and prioritize yourself. Fire 1. Learn to say no assertively. No is a powerful word. Learning how to say no gently but firmly is the first step in ending the people-pleasing habit. Saying no doesn't mean you don't care about others, but rather that you are protecting your time and health. Start with small things. You can begin by turning down less important requests and gradually build your confidence in setting boundaries. Fire 2. Set clear boundaries in relationships. Healthy boundaries are necessary. You need to understand that setting boundaries doesn't mean you don't care about others. It's about maintaining balance in your life. Boundaries help you preserve your mental and physical health. Share with others, explain to friends, colleagues, or family members your boundaries, such as needing rest time or prioritizing personal work. Fire 3. Prioritize your own needs. Self-care is important. You cannot take care of others if you don't take care of yourself first. Make it a habit to spend time on yourself, even if it's just a few minutes each day to relax or do something you enjoy. Accept that you can't please everyone. This is one of the hardest but most important things to accept. You can't make everyone happy, and that's perfectly okay. Everyone has different needs and expectations, and it's important that you do what's best for yourself. Fire 4. Practice assertive communication. Assertiveness helps you maintain control. Assertive communication allows you to express your views without worrying about hurting others' feelings. You can speak clearly and directly about what you need without feeling guilty. Make space for your feelings. Don't hesitate to express your true feelings. For example, I really want to help you, but I need to rest and take care of myself first. Honest communication will make you feel more comfortable and will earn you respect from others. Fire 5. Learn to love and take care of yourself. Self-love is the foundation. You need to recognize that you deserve love and care just as much as you give to others. Take time to care for yourself, rest, and relax to recharge. Explore personal hobbies. Find things you enjoy doing for yourself and make time for those hobbies. This will help you feel happier and more easily turn down unreasonable requests from others. Light bulb, remember, pleasing others is not your responsibility. Find a balance between helping others and taking care of yourself. When you know how to set boundaries and love yourself, you will become stronger, more confident, and happier. 8. Lack of confidence. Image, a woman looking in the mirror, her face showing doubt and lack of confidence, feeling like she's not good enough or strong enough. Have you ever felt like you're not good enough, even when you've given your best effort? Do you ever feel like your successes aren't significant enough, or that you're incapable of achieving great things? Lack of confidence is a significant barrier many women face, directly affecting their careers, relationships, and personal lives. Lack of confidence doesn't just stem from criticism or past failures, but also from constant comparison with others and the unrealistic expectations society places on us. However, this issue can improve if you proactively change your perspective and build self-confidence. Why do we lack confidence? Social comparison. We often compare ourselves to others, especially in modern society with the rise of social media. When we see others' success and perfect appearances, we easily think we are not good enough. Feelings of inadequacy. When we look at others' lives, we often only see the tip of the iceberg. This makes us feel less successful or capable. Societal and familial expectations. Many women feel pressure to meet the expectations of their family, society, or even themselves regarding career, image, and personal life. This can lead to a feeling of not being capable of meeting those standards, resulting in a lack of confidence. Past failure experiences. Failures in the past, whether big or small, can leave negative marks and make us doubt our abilities. Mistakes can sometimes become obstacles to building confidence. Signs of lack of confidence. Red circle. You are afraid to challenge yourself. When you lack confidence, you feel scared to face new challenges and often doubt your ability to succeed. Red circle. You don't recognize your own value. You may downplay your achievements and feel undeserving of what you have accomplished. Red circle. You feel guilty for achieving success. If you feel you don't deserve your accomplishments or think luck is the only factor behind your success, it's a clear sign of lack of confidence. Red circle. You fear criticism or judgment. A person with low confidence often worries about others' opinions and feels scared when faced with negative feedback. How to improve self-confidence. Fire 1. Accept yourself and love yourself. Accept your flaws. Don't try to be someone else or perfect. Accept yourself with all your strengths and weaknesses. Perfection is just a fake concept that we don't need to strive for. Practice gratitude. Recognize your strengths and accomplishments. Create a daily habit of listing positive things about yourself, no matter how small, to boost your confidence. Fire 2. Set goals and achieve them. Break big goals into smaller ones. One of the best ways to build confidence is by achieving small successes. Break your big goals into steps and achieve them one by one. This will help you feel more confident and progress daily. Celebrate your achievements. When you complete a goal, even a small one, celebrate and be proud of yourself. This will help you build trust in your own abilities. Fire 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on your own journey. Comparing yourself to others only diminishes your self-worth and makes you feel less confident. Remember that everyone has their own path, and so do you. Focus on personal growth. Set goals that focus on your own progress rather than comparing yourself to others' success. Just by taking small steps forward every day, you are already succeeding. Fire 4. Practice assertiveness. Speak up about your thoughts. When you express your opinions clearly and confidently, you'll feel in control of situations. Assertiveness is not about being rude, but about expressing your views respectfully and confidently. Don't fear making mistakes. Don't be afraid of mistakes, because they are part of the learning process. Each mistake is a valuable lesson, and learning from them will make you more confident. Fire 5. Take care of your body and mental health. Exercise and eat healthily. When your body is healthy, your mind will improve. Exercise, eat a balanced diet, and get enough sleep to help your body feel energetic and full of life. Take care of your mental health. Meditation, yoga, or simply taking time to relax every day can help reduce stress and build inner strength, which will enhance your confidence. Light bulb. Remember, confidence is not something you're born with, it's a skill that can be developed. Instead of letting negative thoughts control you, learn to face them, accept them, and step